Competitive Heroclix team coming right up. Mr. Clicks Flicks is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for your gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafé.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Alright guys, so today we're taking a look at a competitive Heroclix team. So right now in the competitive scene there is a particular team called the Dirty Bird team, or the Blackbird Jet for those of you that actually like running it. So really if you're going to be a competitive team, you have to be able to beat that. So that's what I did, is I came up with a team that was going to be able to do that, and also be able to handle a couple other builds. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that now, and you guys let me know in the comments below what you think of this team and any improvements that you can think of for it. Alright guys, so here we are at hcrealms.com in their units section. I'd just like to give them credit because I'm using their webpage. So this is a a 4-figure cosmic named theme team. So we're going to start off, we're using the Starro convention exclusive at 100 points, and this is not going to be a cheap team, guys. This is going to be a little bit of a pricey one, but hopefully you'll see like the nuances in it to see the potential that's here. So at 100 points he has a couple traits, special on his movement, attack, and damage, or defense. His first trait is my minions protect me. Friendly characters with the Starro minion in their name can use willpower. At the beginning of your turn, if Starro took damage since your last turn, choose a friendly character with Starro minion in their name. This turn, that character makes make an attack. We don't have anybody to take use of that, but just figured you guys would like to know. Then he has a Colossal Indifference trait, which, you know, if we started him at 20 points would matter, which we did not. Then he has a special on his movement called Warped Loyalty, and it is Sidestep, Mind Control. When Starro uses Mind Control, he may KO a Starro fight bystander adjacent to an opposing character. If you do, Starro may target that opposing character regardless of range and line of fire. Targets of Starro's Mind Control modify defense -1 for each Starro fight bystander adjacent to them. So that's pretty good there. Let's get a look at his range. It is a 10 with 3 targets, so really healthy range there. I would say 6 is pretty average right now, 7's getting up there, 10's a really solid range, you know, especially with the 3 targets. So 3 target mind control is nothing to sneeze at. Then he has a special on his attack, which is Starro Spread. Whenever Starro hits, generate a Starro fight bystander adjacent to each hit character. Power, generate 3 Starro fight bystanders. At the beginning of your turn, if there are 6 Starro fight bystanders on the map, heal Starro 1 click. Maximum 6 Starro fight bystanders on the map. You may generate up to that number. So really cool there. You're able to get out a ton of Starro fights. And then he has his Colossal Retaliation as the special on his defense. That's not why he's here though. He's here for this Starro Spread, where he can attack and then place a Starro fight bystander adjacent. That is going to be really helpful later on, because the main purpose of this team, and I guess I should let you guys know all the figures. We have the Thor Ragnarok Grandmaster at 75 points, number 10. We have Mangog at 30 points. Star Fox at 80 points, the Avengers Infinity Chase. Starro, Mjolnir, and then 5 points for you guys to, you know, individualize the team a little bit. So the idea is basically with a Blackbird Jet team, you're trying to get through all those figures all at one time. They just have so many perplexes. The Wolverines, you know, they're running 2 or 3 of those. They have stop clicks. It's a real pain to get through everything. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to force their hand so that Mangog can pop his retaliation to be able to make a few attacks, and we'll take a look at that here in a minute. So we're also going to look at next we're going to look at Star Fox. So here he is. He is 80 points, power cosmic team ability, 8 range single target, 12 attack with phasing, or I'm sorry, 12 movement with phasing teleport, and wing symbol, 12 attack, 18 defense, with super senses, 3 damage with special. Has a couple traits, a special on his defense and special on his damage. His special trait is Cosmic Entity. Star Fox can't be the target of an attack with more than one target, so really helpful there. Then his other one is the 4th Virtue of Life, Passion. Flurry once per turn when Star Fox attacks. Rolls has a 4. After resolution, heal each friendly character 1 click if they are adjacent to another friendly character. So really cool there. Ability to heal can never be underestimated. Special on his defense, which is on his last click, is Stop Mastermind. And then he has a special on his damage, which is Perplex, but only to modify a value other than damage plus 2. Pretty obvious what we're going to do with that. We're going to dump that into Mangog because he only has a 10 attack. But then we also have the backup possibility of using Star Fox with Mjolnir. You know, for 14 attack, 8 range flurry is crazy. So if for some reason your Mangog strategy doesn't look like it's going to work out, there are some other wrinkles in here. So Star Fox is there for his Perplex. Then we have Mangog here at 30 points. Power Cosmic doesn't have a range or anything like that. Has his Pull the Odin Sword trait, which oddly enough we are not even going to be worrying about. But it's a power once per game if Mangog completely occupies an opponent's starting area and hasn't been moved or placed by another friendly character this game. Turn the dial to the next starting line higher than his current starting line, and that becomes his new starting line and point value. So in theory you could pay 30 points for a 150 point character, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but that's not why he's on this. Then he has a special on his defense, which is his colossal indifference trait, Stop Impervious, and then can't attack characters smaller than him except via colossal retaliation. Then he has his special on his damage, which is why he's on this team. Multi-powered tail, free if no other colossal retaliation power has been activated this turn. Choose an opposing character that attacked Mangog or damaged a friendly character since your last turn. Place Mangog such that he can make a close attack targeting a chosen character, and all other opposing characters within 3 squares in line of fire, then do so. Hit characters are dealt 4 damage instead of normal damage. After resolution, make a close attack targeting each opposing character within 8 squares in line of fire. Hit characters are dealt 3 damage instead of normal damage. So you make 1 attack roll for 4 damage, then you resolve that, and then you make another attack roll for 3 damage. So you're able to deal 3 clicks, 7 clicks in total. The fact that it's 2 different attacks rather than just 1 blanket 7 damage is actually good in this case, because you're able to get through the stop clicks of the Wolverines. That gets you to your stop click of a Unimind if you were attacking that, and a few other little things. So it really helps with that. And given the range that he has for his close attack, if you were able to do this, you could conceivably KO an entire X-Men team, Blackbird Jet team, in 1 turn with him. So the question is, how do we get the X-Men to attack so that we can trigger Mangog? Because right now, the classic and smart thing to do is, you call in with the Blackbird Jet, whatever your call in figure is, you have him running shot, 4 squares away, and then they make their attack and then sidestep and pop, so no figure on the board made the attack, so you can't Colossal Retaliate. You can't score the points for the figure that they just attacked you with because it's no longer on the board. So you're really just sitting there kind of scratching your head like, I wonder what I should do. So my solution to that was this. Grandmaster from the Mighty Thor set. I'm sorry, not the Mighty Thor set. The Thor Ragnarok set. Originally, this guy's cool. I didn't have like a thing to do with him. I was just like, neat. But we're going to cover what the idea is with this. So 75 points, Power Cosmic, 9 range single target, 7 movement with sidestep, 11 attack with special, 18 defense with energy shield deflection, 3 damage with prob. And that special on his attack is, let's see who's stronger. Power, choose a friendly character that an opposing character is adjacent to, both within range and line of fire. the opposing character makes a close attack targeting your friendly character, then your friendly character makes a close attack targeting the opposing character. Now, this sounds just like a fun, flavorful thing until you start to realize how I'm going to force the Blackbird Jet's hand and a bunch of other teams' hands into attacking a Starro fight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the idea of this team is we use Starro. Okay, he's got 11 attack, so not bad there. We can bump it up with Star Fox this turn, no big deal. Bump it up to a 13. So then we got a 13 attack for with 10 range triple target. I'd say that's pretty decent. Okay, we got a reroll with Grandmaster, who hopefully we've gotten out there to take advantage of this strategy, because this is going to take a little bit of setup on your part. Now, granted, your opponent's going to be able to see it. That's a point well taken, but you got to have some strategy, and most opponents are going to know what you're doing anyway. It's just whether or not they're able to stop it. Like I guess that could be a totally different video, so we'll cover that another time. But anyway, so you triple target with your Starro. You can just triple target with just a vanilla 1 damage. You don't even have to do anything. Or you could, if you wanted to, triple target and hit with Mind Control, which could be a possibility. So you triple target Mind Control with 13 attack. You have the move and then attack. In theory, you'd have a move away from the Blackbird Jet, so they can't really get to where they need to go. And then you generate the Starro Fight Bystander next to him. So then, after you generate the Starro Fight Bystanders, you have Grandmaster trigger his ability, where whichever one it is that you need to, that's going to make it so that you can attack everybody. And that's why I'm like a little bit hesitant that you might want to move everybody away from the Blackbird Jet. But you have the Starro Fight. You have Grandmaster activate his power to force the opposing character to attack the Starro Fight. Should the Starro Fight survive, the Starro Fight attacks back. Doesn't matter whether the Starro Fight lives or dies. We just want them to try to damage the Starro Fight, right? Because it has to damage or KO according to... so they have to damage. They have to be able to KO the Starro Fight. So I was misspeaking earlier. That's why I was like, I don't think I'm right. But so they have to damage the Starro Fight. The Starro Fights do not have a fantastic defense. So if you were curious, this is what a Starro Fight looks like. It has a 10 defense. So no matter what their attack is, if they have a 9 attack and they roll, if they have an 8 attack, if they have a pitifully low 8 attack, anything other than a crit miss, they're going to KO your Starro Fight. At which point, they are left in a conundrum, because their choices are leave that figure behind. Hopefully you were able to do it on a very important figure. So they have to decide, leave that figure behind so that you can just KO it with Mangog, but that's the only thing they lose. Or they can try to come in and attack you, which is possible. There are some things you could do map-wise to really help it so that they wouldn't be able to get to Mangog, because he's who you really are trying to save. Unlikely to be able to KO Star Fox with only 1 attack. It just really depends. Starro's got a stop click. Star Fox has a stop click. If they KO Grandmaster, as long as he did his thing 1 time, you're good. They could try for Mangog. That's a possibility, but like I said, you can block it in so that they really can't get to him. And then your next turn, you activate Mangog after perplexing up his attack to a 12 with Star Fox, and you make your 2 attack rolls, hopefully hit, and then win. Pretty simple. You guys let me know what you think of this strategy in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think of this, and if there's a better way to optimize this, I'd be interested in that as well. Cosmic Perplexers seem to be at a bit of a premium, which is why I went with Star Fox, especially to get +2, because really I wanted Mangog to have a 13 attack, but it didn't look like I could get there. or if there's somebody that would be better than Starro to generate a bystander that I could force them to attack with Grandmaster, let me know. But the bulk of this team, like the idea, the essence, the soul of this team is Mangog and Grandmaster. So you guys let me know how you'd use those two figures in the comments below. I'd love reading that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. Really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. That's all I have for you guys today. As always, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.